I'm very sorry that we couldn't be with you today, but sometimes as we get older, decisions are made that prohibit us from doing some of the things that we'd like to do. But I'm glad to have this opportunity anyway to talk to you for a little bit today. First, congratulations. You've worked hard and you're getting a degree, and it's for a good purpose. And you know, I'm always reminded of the statement of George Bernard Shaw in one of his writings, where he said, "Some men see things as they are and ask why. I dream of things that never were and say, why not?" And if there's one thing I hope you've developed here as you've gone through our school and taken all these courses, I hope very much that you've developed an inordinately large curiosity. Because if you think about it, every bit of progress ever made in whatever field, whether government or communications or airlines or medicine or whatever, every bit of progress ever made is because somebody was curious about how to do things new in a different way and how to make things different and better and better. So why not? Sometimes see things as they are and ask why. I dream of things that never were. Why not? Let me give just a couple of examples. Communications. You know, when when Annie and I were teenagers and I was calling her up almost every day, it was on an old crank telephone that you had a receiver up to your ear and you cranked that telephone and the operator answered and I would say, okay, Annie's number was 3134. I just happened to still remember it. And the operator then put this out on a party line where there were 5 or 6 people on the party line, but they rang Annie's number of rings. And so if she answered the phone, then we would talk. And it wasn't until some time later, during World War II, when dial telephones came in. Can you imagine that? Not with all the things that you have available to you now. And but then just let me contrast that with what's happened just within my own lifetime. And just a few days, not just a few months ago, I got a call and I was sitting right here at this desk in my office and I had my cell phone. And it rang and I answered the cell phone and the person on the other end said, said, "John, this is Scott from outer space." And it was Scott Parazynski, who I had been on the last shuttle flight with back in 1998. And Scott was, he was on another flight now and was on the far side of the Earth, traveling almost 5 miles a second in space. And his telephone call to me had to be relayed to what's called a TDRS, a technical data relay satellite. And that then his message then went down to a ground line and was put on the phone system and up here and out on the cell phone, and I'm answering and talking to him on his from the shuttle around on the far side of the Earth, and we talked for about 20 minutes. Now, who would ever have thought that would ever be possible to do something like that? I would not have. So contrast that of something that just happened in my lifetime. All the things that went into that, all the things that made that possible had to be because several thousands of people along the route decided to ask, why not? Why can't I do something better? Why can't I do something different in this area of communication? And you put that all together, and we have a whole new realm of communications. And how about medicine? You know, curiosity in medicine is something that is just miraculous. We take antibiotics for granted now. But antibiotics and the whole industry was started back when Sir Alexander Fleming was curious about, you know what? Curious about mold. Plain old garbage type mold. And the patterns that were formed around the edge of it and why they were different. He was curious about why those differences around the mold were different. When he got into this, it wound up with the discovery of penicillin. And think what a revolutionary thing that was and how it's changed medicine completely now that we have a whole field of other types of antibiotics to go along with it. And I guess my question is this. We have a lot of problems in government these days, and you people are the ones who are being trained. And I hope you keep that same attitude of curiosity that has been at the heart of all other progress. Why not inspire citizenship, develop leadership? You've seen that on our charts. You've seen that on things around our school here. And it's very, very true to inspire citizenship and develop leadership. You need a great curiosity in how we do things differently and how we do them better. And we need that kind of thinking and that kind of experience that you have now. But I hope that this your education you've gotten here now that leads you into thinking about why not do government in different ways and do it better than we've been able to do it so far. I think that is key to that's key to this country for the future, and it's so important. So I hope you keep that attitude of curiosity as you go out. I hope many of you, I hope you're all active in your political party, whichever party you pick. But I hope you also are thinking about how to do things better and how to do things in a different way. And you can add your mark that will benefit the future of this country. So once again, my sincere congratulations on your accomplishments to date. And we look forward to hearing about all the good things you're going to do in the future. Congratulations.